Hey, welcome back to another Fundamental Friday. Alright, today we're going to talk a little bit about color, how it affects your models, the little bit of do's and don'ts, and once again, and as always, it's based on my opinion slash and or experience. When I was a little boy, there was an old Italian house painter, and he taught me at a very young age that you should always go with 3 or 4 colors and leave it at that. Too often go off on the deep end on some of these with garish colors. The complaint is, I don't know why, my models aren't doing that good at the show tables, and green metallic and brown metallic just don't make it. Like I said, I'm not hacking. Models are what they are. They're yours. You do as you see fit. But when this is brought up to individuals, these are the complaints that come across. Now I'll give you an example. Okay, this is the 1941 Willys that I built as a box stock at the MDA show a couple years back. Now what I started with a black metallic, and then I went and picked out actually 4 colors on this one. So you've got your basic black metallic, okay, and you've also got your bare metal foil. Alright, so that kind of sets your premise there. Now you've got like a deep red decal outlined with the silver. Okay, as you can see, it's the goodies. You've got the red and the white with the Valvoline and the other your other sponsor decals. Okay, so you want to kind of frame that in. Less is better. The only, I guess, build and or one-to-one would have been one of like Grumpy's cars or something else like that. A lot of the old-time drag cars, they had a lot of decals on them simply because of sponsorships, and that's how they were making their money to pay for their toys. So a lot of times if you go crazy with the decals, you're obscuring what you're seeking out or setting out to do with your paintwork and everything else like that. The paintwork is 87% of your show points, and I've pointed this out several different times. I apologize, but never hurts to hear it again. Now on this case, as I said, you've got your black metallic, you've got your bare metal foil, you've got your decals. Now you flip this over. Once again, it's subtle, but you've got the darker red for your motor, and then you've got a little bit of touch of red on the well, let's see, you've got a little bit back here, you've got a little bit out in front, you've got a little bit on your rear and your front suspension. Now the interior is done up the same. I don't know how well you can see it. It's kind of tough.
Toward me.
Towards you, this way?
Back a little bit, or a little more, right about, a little more, right there.
Okay. So you've got your interior set up the same way. It's basically, you got your dark, which is your black metallic. You've got your, naturally, your chrome. You've got two-tone on your, yeah, we're doing good here. On your seat covers and everything else like that. You've also got it on your dashboard, but you've got the aluminum, you've got the black. It's a two-tone. The top part is black, the bottom part is the dark red. And this goes all the way through the build. And this is more elegant than anything else. Okay? It's going to catch an eye. Guaranteed. Every time it's going to catch an eye. Now, we'll let this one sit off to the side. Now, once again, it's a matter of choice how you're going to approach this. Okay? When you have someone that just shoots the lower portion of the, well, you know, your undercarriage, just semi-gloss black or flat black, glue everything together and then paint it. You're not going to wind anybody's watch by doing such thing. So you have to do it a little bit different. Now you're going to see this as it comes up with this new 65 Nova that we're going to do as a box stock. Okay. Now, all right, we didn't go with black here. We went with the same, that's the body color. Okay. So now when you add your components underneath, and you've got a little bit of brushed aluminum, you've got stainless steel, you've also got a little bit of touch of an orange, and that helps things to stand out. This helps you tremendously when it comes to your judging. It's eye-catching. It doesn't matter if it's a car, it's a, you know, for the shows. It doesn't matter if it's for a shelf or, you know, just the guy that wants to build the car and put it inside of a display case. Once again, basic colors. Okay, you've got your black and your silver for your interior. Now you've got your aluminum. Now you've also got a touch of the blue that works through the interior. You've got your orange going with the same as your underneath with your motor color. And then you add the aluminum and everything with it, and that sets it apart. Now, same thing with this little demon. This was an experiment. It was a box stock build, but basically you got the green, you've got your orange, you've got your a little bit of yellow running all the way through your build, okay, with your flaming and everything else like that. Your interior, you've got the bright green pearl, okay. Then you flip it over, and now you've got the same color running through off the body, going in underneath here. Now you've got that bright green pearl, and you've got your orange, you've got your aluminum, and you've got your chrome. Everything flows. And these are the things that stand out for not only judging, but, you know, for the run-of-the-mill guy that shows up at your house saying, hey buddy, what'd you build? And you're going along the premise of this, it's eye-catching. Now the same way with this. This is the Raging Cajun. Right now we're building this for the Patreon channel. And this was the finished product. It started out as Grandpa's car, then Dad's car, and then it come out as the grandson's car. Naturally, this is the later model. But once again, it's the black, it's the red, it's the white, and the aluminum colors. Now, once again, you've got your, you got your red, you've got your black, you've got your white. It flows through the entire build. There was a guy back in the day that built these extremely detailed drag cars. But the only problem is he used every color in the rainbow in every build. They all were the same. And I heard a judge, raising hell one time. He said, how the hell do you judge a kaleidoscope? He said, I can't keep up with this. He said, it's everywhere at once. And this is what I'm just trying to say to you. Try to avoid ricocheting all over the place. And as you can see, once again, the same thing as the 57 Ford. You've got the Mustang, same color, everything else like that. Now, that was a box stock build. This is a full-blown build. This is another one of our pieces that we built a while back with the Patreon channel. Every single piece is a model in itself. And if you sit down and you plan out and you take those steps and watch the build flow, and once you start catching how to do this and work at it and work it out here and through here, you're going to find yourself doing a lot better on the show tables, because they are much more elegant. They don't ricochet all over the place. They're not dull, painting all of the, the interior semi-gloss black, and and actually, your entire component underneath, add a little bit of color. It doesn't have to be garish, doesn't have to ricochet all over the place. So I hope this helps out a little bit, just by giving you some examples and samples of what we do around here. Like I said, these are your builds. You do as you see fit. I have no skin in this game, other than just when someone asks a question and they want to up their game. These are the suggestions that I make, and these are what they follow through on, and they find themselves doing a lot better on the show tables and enjoying themselves a lot better. So until the next time, this is the old man. This is Jake from Lone Wolf Custom Painting. God bless. Have a great weekend. Catch you next Friday. We're out.